Hey everyone. So I'm trying out this live thing in the evening time to see if more people are able to tune in live. So if you are tuning in live, please feel free to ask me questions on the comments and I can answer your questions in the comment section. I'll be able to bring up your comments and be able to answer them live. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to start talking about what's happened in the last 7 days here in Edmonton's real estate market. So, if you take a look at the number of active single family listings in Edmonton, we have just under what we did the week before. This is quite normal, and we've continued to see this number continue to drop. Now, 2,611 listings in Edmonton versus what it was a few months ago when it was over 3,000. We're going to start to see this number drop. Now, I hope we don't get it down to 2,000 because I can't even imagine having only 2,000 single family home listings is going to be quite interesting. And it's going to take some time for the listing inventory to build back up. Now, what does that mean for you as a homeowner? Your equity goes upwards. Your house is worth more when there's less listings for sale because the less there are, the more valuable your house becomes. It's like a commodity in terms of rarity, right? Now, if you take a look at St. Albert, you had 198 versus 209, Sherwood Park, about the same, Spruce Grove, about 12 less, and Beaumont is about the same. So if you take a look at the listings in the areas, Edmonton, St. Albert, your house equity continues to rise because you are becoming, there's not as many properties for sale. Now, if you take a look at the pending sales in Edmonton the last 7 days, you'll see that we had 134 versus 144. So single family home sales are starting to slow down just like they have been every single week. And in St. Albert, we've had 12 versus 9, Sherwood Park 8 versus 12. Spruce Grove went up a little bit and Beaumont is quite slow. Only 3 sales in the last 7 days in all of Beaumont. Now, when I say pending sales, that means houses that were put under contract. The ones that actually removed conditions in the last 7 days, if you take a look at those numbers, you can see 156 in Edmonton, 10 in St. Albert, 15 in Sherwood Park, 8 in Spruce Grove, and 9 in Beaumont. So the numbers are very quiet. It is November. If you're looking at buying a house, this is an opportune time for you to buy a house. The houses on the market are still there and there are new listings, and you have to be actively looking to understand how you're going to be able to do it. Now, how is it doing compared to last year at this time? Last year at this time, we were actually selling a lot more. So your house value, if you take a look at the value of house prices, last year, the house price was actually higher than it was this year. It's come down incrementally. In January, I'll be able to give you a summary of the whole year in terms of how our real estate market did. But you can see because of the sales last year, we had 191, we had more sales. In St. Albert, we had about the same. Sherwood Park was a little bit more. Spruce Grove was a bit more, and Beaumont was just about the same. So every area is affected by the sales. And I just wanted to compare to last year because people always wonder if it's the same. And it's not the same. This market is even quieter than it was last year. So it's important to consider that when you're looking at selling your house. Now, if you have questions for me, go ahead and just pop the questions in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer you in terms of what's going on in the inventory market and what does it mean for you as a seller, what it means for you as a seller. The interest rates, I don't know if you've heard this, but they haven't really become news anymore because it's kind of become normal to see those interest rates continue to rise. So now it's a matter of next year. What I'm noticing is a lot of people are renewing their mortgages next year. So what's going to happen next year is a lot of people may be selling their houses. If you're renting, your rent is probably going to go up because the interest rates that your landlord is paying is actually going to go higher, and they've got to make sure that they can pay the mortgage. So renters may consider potentially buying because it's getting to be crazy. And there are options as long as you understand what you can purchase. A lot of people are buying townhouses in the 300 range, and that gives you a townhouse condo with condo fees. If you want to get out of the condo fees, if you budget around 380 to 400, you won't have to deal with condo fees if it's a newer property. If you're looking at an older property, you can get something under 400, but it's going to come with potentially an older furnace, hot water tank, maybe electrical issues. maybe some structure problems, maybe an older neighborhood, maybe this lack of safety. So you got to kind of take all those things into consideration when it comes to the value of your home. Now we're going to have market stats of what happened in the month of October coming live to you this Friday, and it'll be on this YouTube channel. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to watch that. If you have any questions and you're watching this after the live stream, please go ahead and comment, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thanks so much for watching.